What's going on, y'all? So, this is going to be a part of a video series called What We Can Learn From, right? And it's just going to be what we can learn from each Ennealogy type. Because each Ennealogy type is actually an energy. You know, I thought of this when I was listening to a module inside of the Ennealogy course, and it was in the karmic codes, and one of the questions the brother asked was kind of like, when is the work finished, you know? And you know, the answer that was given was the work is already finished. You know what I mean? Like, the work is already done. It's just tapping into that energy of, and you know, that doesn't necessarily mean nothing needs to be done, but it's just about tapping into that energy of the completion of it. But I would also add to that is that the work is never done, because we don't necessarily, I mean, we use energy, but what we is deeper than that. We are the energy. So when it comes to the different energies, we are that. So a type 9 doesn't like make peacemaking, or doesn't make peace. The type 9 arbitrator is peace. So even when we move to the next dimension, you are the peaceful energy. You know, that is your dominant energy. The one primum doesn't become a primum, or doesn't do leadership. They are leadership. They are that energy. So the work is never done, because you embody the energy of everything that you are. So what we're talking about today is the importance of goal setting, the importance of keeping track of your goals. And one way to do that is by having SMART goals. And what we can learn from the type 1, the primum, the leader, is they're one of the ones that are most likely to have a SMART goal, because they are the primums. They're the leaders. They're the strategists. They have to have goals set in this way in order for them to operate. And there are other types, like another type that came to mind was a type 5, type 3s, you know, even type 6s, you know, being known to be the type to strategize. You know, type 3 is the orchestrator. You know, the type 6 is an allegiant. You know, so this is something that all the energies embody. I just think the 1 is one of the ones that kind of really have to embody that, because they are a leader. So one of the things we can learn from the 1 is to set those SMART goals. And I think one of the most important things about the SMART goals, the whole acronym is SMART. If you don't know what it is, go look it up. I'm not going to go into it, because pretty much, unless you've been living under a rock, everybody knows about them. But it's the measurable part, like the tracking part. Because you can be doing a whole lot of stuff, and if you're not really measuring your progress, where you are, and kind of like where you want to go, you could just be doing stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing. Like, in fact, I would say doing is probably more important than measuring, because as long as you're getting it done, you'll get results. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But I think that measuring is so important, because especially when it comes to trying to decide what is actually working, where, and just how. Like, if you're just doing a bunch of stuff, you don't really know what's doing what. You know, you don't know what benefits are coming from where. And it's hard to I guess progress off of that. You know, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. Like, so if you don't know how strong you already are, you don't really know if you're getting stronger, or like how how to up your goals. You know what I mean? Like, and I say that, you know, sparingly, because you'll know, like, if you do a bunch of push-ups, you know what I'm saying, and you notice you can do more push-ups, then you notice you're getting stronger. All I'm saying is that there needs to be some sort of tracking. You know, even if tracking is something as simple as self-reflection. Okay, I notice I'm getting stronger. Boom, that's, you know, a form of measurement. You know, now you can go a little bit deeper than that. You know, maybe have some documentation. That's what I would suggest, to really keep track of your progress, so you can know where you are in the process, how far you got to go, and what needs to be adjusted, you know, on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly, on a yearly basis, quarterly, however you do it. You know, however you do it is up to you, but I think it's really important. One important lesson we can take away from the type 1 is about setting those SMART goals, or however you set the goal, tracking it, you know, knowing what is where, and you know, where you are in the process. You know, I personally had to do that. I kind of like stopped everything, because I was just like, all right, I don't know exactly where I am, you know, in this process. I don't know how much farther I gotta go. So I kind of took a step back, you know, put some measurements on these things, and now it's kind of like, now I'm moving forward and we're keeping track of progress, and it's a whole lot easier now to like know where I'm at, where I am, how much farther I gotta go. Like, it's just a peace of mind. Gives you peace of mind, you know. Not type 9 arbitrator, gives that peace of mind when you know you got more control over what's going on. And of course, always leaving that room for flexibility, because you need to be flexible no matter what. All right, anything else for y'all? No, that's it. So yeah, look out for our next video on what we can learn from whatever type it is, whatever comes to mind to me. I'll talk to y'all later.